Fishwick knew his days might be numbered when he took the job. He was appointed U.S. Attorney for the Western District of Virginia by President Obama last year. Now Fishwick will resign prior to President-elect Trump taking office. WSLS 10's Angela Hatcher spoke with Fishwick today. So Angela, his last day on the job is January 6th.
Lindsay, that is correct. In his days of prosecuting federal cases here at the Poth building, they are winding down. He will not say whether that means a potential political career is winding up. He does tell me, however, he would like to seek opportunities that allow him to remain in public service. We take a look back at the year he was our area's top prosecutor.
I'm the United States Attorney for the Western District of Virginia.
John Fishwick says introducing himself that way for the last year has been the greatest honor of his career. The well-known Roanoke attorney needed no introduction to much of the area he served. He's got just enough time left in this seat to reflect.
You know, a good day for us is when the crime's not committed.
So Fishwick says he committed the last 365 plus days to crime prevention, getting students to sign a pledge against gun violence.
We met with 15,000 students all across this part of the state and said to the students, look, don't use a gun to settle a score and don't bring a gun into school.
From violent crime to drugs, Fishwick's office hosted a screening of Chasing the Dragon, introducing the public to the life of an opiate addict as part of a public effort to combat heroin addiction.
We want people to get the help they need so that they're not addicted, so that they're not buying the poison from the drug dealers. So you can't just prosecute your way out of that problem.
But prosecution was job number one. During his tenure, Fishwick oversaw the convictions and sentencing of the gang members responsible for the kidnapping and murder of Waynesboro Reserve Police Captain Kevin Quick.
I think in the last 12 months, it's the most important prosecution out of our office. And anytime you have a gang that is ultimately killed someone and has robbed people, it's a very, very important prosecution.
Fishwick now prepares to reintroduce himself to private practice, where he'll go back to being John Fishwick, attorney at law. First Assistant U.S. Attorney Rick Mountcastle will take over as acting U.S. Attorney. Now, it is important to mention that the only position in that office that is a political appointment is the U.S. Attorney. So all of the other people who work in that office, the prosecutors, the staff members, they are protected under federal civil service servant protections, and that means that they will all keep their jobs regardless of who is in the White House. Live in Roanoke, Angela Hatcher, WSLS 10.